Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 47.5 of Just Lying Around Game Preview, Detroit Lions podcast presented by the World of Football. I'm your host, Kyle Sutherland, and on today's show, I'm going to do a more in-depth preview of the Lions vs. Bears Thanksgiving game. So, I'm going to go over the injury report, PFF grades, and some things to look out for the Lions to win this game here. So injury report, Lions, pretty short injury list, but a couple key players out for this game. We had cornerback Carlton Davis, came up with an injury last game with his knee. Did not practice all week. Will miss this game here. We also have kind of under the radar, happened last week. Cornerback Ennis Rakestraw, he was like the third stringer for the team. Rookie. Had a hamstring injury last week during practice. They put him on injury reserve, so he will be back after or on week 16. He's good to come back there. We also have left tackle Taylor Decker. Got rolled up on last game, a knee injury. He did not practice all week, and he will miss this game as well. And we also had wide receiver Khalif Raymond, foot injury. If you watch that game, you'd see that he would be on the cart, walk up back out on the field, back on the cart. Kind of weird stuff going on there. They did end up putting him on injured reserve as well, and he is designated to come back week 17, and that is against the 49ers. So a couple people there on injured reserve coming back late, hopefully healthy enough to contribute for that end of the season and to the playoff push there. Bear side, pretty quiet as well. Defensive back Elijah Hicks, ankle. He did not practice all week, and he will miss this game. And offensive line, Ryan Bates, he's in concussion, looks like. Limited practice Monday and Tuesday. No practice Wednesday. He will miss the game. So, yeah, overall, both teams kind of a quiet injury report. If I had to say, I would say that the Lions injury report, even though two people on that, I think it's more concerning for the Lions for their injuries they have and the people that will miss this game here. PFF grades, Lions, same as last week. Overall, they're first. Offensive side, they're second. And defensive side, they're second as well. It helps that the Lions have not let opponents score the last 10 quarters, the past 3 games so far. So that's a big help for the Lions there. Their defense is really stepping up, blocking people down there. Bears side, overall, they're 17th. Offensive side, 26th. They do have a new offensive coordinator, kind of simplified that game for Williams. So that's something to keep an eye out for this game. And their defensive side, I want to say they're pretty stingy. That's something to be scared of if you're a Lions fan. They are ranked number 5. They got a good safety room, defensive backs room. Their front 4, they're pretty deadly as well. So this could be an interesting game coming up here. So keys for the Lions to win this game, offensive side of the ball. Again, they have no Taylor Decker. I don't know if it's going to be Skipper on that side of the ball or not, or on that side of the line. We'll have to see. I know they got another guy in the practice squad they could put there, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. Or I don't know if they're going to move Sewell over there on that side. So just keep an eye on that, see what they do. But a big thing for this offensive line, that front 4 for the Chicago, need to watch out for pressures on that side as well. Watch out for the blitzes because they are they're fast and they know how to move there. So what the Lions can do, I'd say run up the middle with Gibbs and Monty. I'd be a little hesitant on Montgomery. He did have a shoulder injury last week. Was on the side, ended up on the sidelines with his pads on, helmet on, ready to go. But Campbell held him out, told him to there's bigger fish to fry, so he didn't want him getting hurt anymore. But Monty is playing his former team, the Bears, so I don't know if they're going to let Monty go crazy or not. Or they might just put him on a snap count. Who knows? But yeah, let's run the ball heavy here, right up the middle, wear that defense down, set up that play action pass for Goff, because that's Goff's bread and butter. That's what he loves to do there. And yeah, the Chicago's last game they allowed an average of 4.6 yards per run for the Vikings. So yeah, that's a big help for the Lions. Hopefully they can exploit that. And for the passing game, make sure Goff is okay in the pocket. We don't want him getting under pressure, throwing crazy balls. We can't see any tipped balls or overthrown balls because the Bears will capitalize on that, and we don't want to see that happen. Lions defensive side of the ball, we got Caleb Williams, rookie. I think he's okay, but I think he's just on the wrong team. That's my take on him. If he was on a better team, I think he'd do a lot better. Eberflus, I think they're gonna. If they don't fire him this year, I think they're gonna ruin Caleb Williams' career there. So we'll have to wait and see there. What the Lions defense needs to do, they need to squeeze that pocket around Williams with the front four. I don't think we can afford to send any linebackers. Maybe we can send one extra linebacker, but we need to make sure we get pressures and or sack them fast because we don't want to let Williams scramble out of the pocket and make plays, especially with that wide receiver core they have. That could equal bad things for the Lions all day there. So get to Williams fast, sack him, pressure him. Especially with Zadarius Smith, he looked a lot more comfortable last week, working with Ali McNeil, Josh Pascal, Levi Onwuzurike. So I don't know. I think this week, I think we're gonna see quite a few sacks, hopefully. So their running backs, DeAndre Swift came to the Lions, and they have Johnson as well. If we can stop that running game, make Williams throw the ball a lot, probably equals maybe a couple interceptions as well. So they have no Carlton Davis, but Terrion Arnold will play this game. So that's good news. And they were asking about Mosley. He did play last week on special teams. Campbell says he's ready to unleash Mosley. So hopefully we can see Mosley probably in the slot and move Amik Robertson out to wide out, defend the wide receiver there, because Amik Robertson did good last year in the Raiders. That was his position he played, was defensive back, wide outs. So hopefully that happens. I don't want to. Vildor's an okay player. He's good in situations where he's got to come in for a couple plays, but having Vildor out there all game, I don't think that's a successful plan for the Lions, and hopefully they have the right formula this week. Yeah, other than that, we'll have to wait and see. I could see that maybe this be a trap week for the Lions. I know we don't want to talk about that, but yeah, I don't know. I think if the Chicago gets hot fast, couple touchdowns, I think this could be a long game for the Lions here. But that's it for me this week. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next episode after the Lions versus Bears. Probably Friday we'll have another episode out. So yeah, that's it. And go Lions. Thanks for watching.